You're good. Okay. Thank you. Is that it? Rest all of you are miserable, is it?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yes, we are good. Thank you for asking. Prabhuji.
Okay. Good to hear. Hare Krishna. Okay then. Others have not chosen to answer. It is okay. I'll assume you guys are miserable. You're very, very sad. The whole world is cracking down on your head. All tariffs are hitting you. Your iPhone and your Samsung and everything is going to be very costly now. So you're feeling all miserable. Your food is going to be very costly. No, the food is not. The food comes from your neighborhood or food comes from America. No, no. Your food, if your food comes from America, then it's going to be costly, 10% costly. If the food comes from your neighborhood, then it is not going to be costly. So don't worry. You ditch your iPhone and Samsung. We don't want it. Give it away. We don't want your phones. Yeah. We can live without phones. We can live without phones. I've lived without phones. For so many years, I've lived without phones. My generation was the last person who had not seen. We have seen the first phone. It was just a brick phone. It was introduced. Yeah. You guys do not even know, you youngsters. You do not know what you're missing. You don't know. You just think it's miserable. All of you are going to have neck problem and head problem and ear problem and eyes problem and nose problem and lungs problem and everything problem with your phones. When it was told to us, I still remember when we had our technology company, and the technology company, at that time it was an IT company, the .com boom, and we were right in the cusp of the .com boom. We were known. I was quite known about .coms. So in the .com organization company that we had, I had I remember reading about the future of technology. What is technology going to be? So in that, I remember the chairman of Microsoft, the founder of Microsoft, Bill Gates, he had said that in the future you can do everything with your phone. You can make your phone calls, which we were doing at the time, mobile phones, he said. Mobile phones were new at that time. So we can do your phone calls. You can also do banking transactions with your phones. And I read it and I said, what? How can you do banking transactions? I remember prior to that, when phones were a luxury, it was not easily available, the cell phones, mobile phones. So I used to work for a television company in India. It's still existing, now also existing. And I did a contra deal, where we got pagers from them for our sales staff, and we gave them some free advertising in our channels, television channels. Yeah. At that time, the CEO of that particular company, he told me that worldwide we have seen that as soon as mobile phone comes, pager goes out of business. And it is true. Pager was at the time new. Imagine this. You want to message me? You give a call from your landline to an 0800 number. 0800 means a free number. And they would receive your call and say, I want this a pager number. Send this message. Please call back home. So they say, okay. They would send the message and I would receive the message on my pager. That's how I got the message. You see, because mobile phones were not existing, and I'm talking about, we were not some old ancient people who were not sophisticated. No, no, no. I used to be quite globetrotting, traveling by planes, morning here, evening there, all this. It was quite a thing, And so I remember then mobile phones came. So when mobile phones came, the companies would give then, okay, mobile phones, they would, I think they gave some allowance also of this and all. But people like me, we never took mobile phones. Tell me why. You youngsters, you're telephone addicts, mobile phone addicts. So tell me, we did not take it. To the time it was shoved down my throat. People like me, we did not take it. Mobile phones. We had pagers. Yeah, small pagers on that, but not why. Why do you think so? You can't even think of a reason, right? You can't even think of a reason. I'll tell you why. Because the first thing I remember, my colleague, he was senior to me by age and experience. He was also, I think, a CEO, general manager, CEO. He said, Ambarish, don't take the phones. I said, why? He said, they'll call you all the time. You can't hide from them. You are in the washroom, they'll call you. They say, come to the office, what do you think, and all those things. You're always 24/7 available if you take the phone. So don't take the phone. So I never took the phone. Pager messages came, call the office, and nobody bothers about calling the message. I was very busy. Nobody knows what pager is there, right? But phone calls means, sorry, we paid money, why are you not calling back? What is this? And at that time, the person receiving the call would have to pay money. And it used to be costly. So if you call some, many of my colleagues and friends bought the mobile phones, who were advertising and all that, from far people. So they got these phones. But they'll be so fast in talking. Yes, tell me, what is it? Tell me. I say, it's okay. I'll call you on a landline. I just called to say hello. Hare, I was saying hello, you're calling me. It's costing me money. So this is how things were. Yeah. And then the caller had to call. It was a bit cheaper. All kind of things were going on. And then there were this. I remember distinctly one ad. It was a Motorola phone ad, and they were selling the phone to say that your boss will not know where you are, surrounded by noise. It's noise suppression. They will not hear the noise. So the ad, in the newspaper advertisement, at the time newspaper was still there. In Western world, newspaper is finished. I think India still newspaper is still very prevalent. Here it is gone. Newspaper is gone. Print media is finished. So at that time in the print media, big ads would come, and this guy is getting married. They showed he's sitting on an elephant, and he's calling, "Yes, boss. Yes. I'm in the sales call, and he's getting married." So he's saying, "Don't worry, there is no background noise for you." This is how they would then sell. I have seen people, and we have been joking with friends when I do my MBA, that people would say they receive a phone call on the phone, it was new, they would stand and sit like this and receive the call and talk to person. They're so used to sitting down and calling landline. Now we walk and talk. At the time, it was not the case. People did not know all those things. It was not you. We were not used to this. So they would stand on the side of the road and stand in a way as if like this, as if he's sitting down and talking. Yes, tell me fast. His meter is billing, charging going on. Finish off the discussion fast. Oh God. So this is how it was. Technology. Yeah. So you want to give up technology? I can give up very happily. We should actually, all of us should have a technological detox day where there is no technology. One day, no technology. Zero technology. Live life king size. Or sorry, feminines are there. Queen size also, if you want to. Yeah. Without phone, without Netflix, without what was there is beyond, without YouTube, without Reels, without Amazon, without live cricket, live kabaddi, live songs. Stop it. You sing yourself. You used to do it. Imagine this. You want to hear a song? Just sing. And then we had to wait for some television radio program used to come and listen to the song Binaka Geet Mala. You would not even know this. Who remembers this Binaka Geet Mala? Raise your hands. Anyone of you? Oh, you guys, only Avinash, nobody else? Binaka Geet Mala. Binaka Geet Mala was a very famous, I think Wednesday it used to come at 9 o'clock. Or was it Saturday? I don't remember.
Wednesday 8 to 9, Prabhu.
8 to 9. Yeah, Wednesday 8 to 9. Even now on YouTube, you'll go type Binaka. Binaka is the name of a brand. I don't know what you used to sell. Binaka sell. I don't know what they used to sell.
Toothpaste.
Camera or
Toothpaste,
something?
Prabhu. Toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
No,
Binaka
toothpaste.
toothpaste. Okay. Toothpaste. Okay, toothpaste. Thank you. Binaka Geetmala songs. And the host was a very famous person. He died now. But every other, nowadays they call them radio jockeys. Right? They call radio jockeys. Yeah? My friend was radio jockeys, and when I moved to television, I had radio jockey colleagues and all those things. And then there was no radio jockeys. He used to be a host, right? They are all mimicking, mimicking this particular Binaka Geetmala's host. He is still a legend. Yeah. So check out. On YouTube, we're still there.
His name was Amit Sayan, yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to watch it. No, I used to listen it regularly, Prabhu, in the first class.
Yeah.
Used to talk about top 10 or 20 songs in that month or that week, something like that.
Yeah, that week you hear weekly top 10 songs. I remember this. I was not a very regular listener, but I know people were very, very, they were like hooked to it. So that was our music. If you listen to music, and then you used to have your television, radio music going on, and it goes, all kind of music will come. And you can record from the radio on a cassette recorder. Cassettes are not, I took out some cassettes today. We don't even have a cassette player now. Imagine this. Okay, let's start with our Bhagavad Gita class. We are enough of this thing situation. But who's ready for detox? We can very happily be detoxed. Detox? Raise your hands. We should have 1 day of detox, so you will not get messages on WhatsApp group. Nothing will be there. You must have 1 day without technology. I'm telling you, you will be benefited. Your brain will function well. You will sleep well. You will love yourself better. Right now everybody is so everybody wants to talk. Everybody's so disturbed, and so many things are going. Yeah, have yourself a detox day. Okay, become a Moni Baba and Babis. Moni Baba and Babis. I'm no talking day today. I'm detox day today. Hare, I called you. You don't pick up the phone. Yeah, I'm on my detox day. Start it. It'll become a trend. Once a month. I'm telling you, you'll become pioneers. They said this group from Hare Krishna WECAN, they started this whole process. 1 day detox day. Do it. Office tell them on next Thursday, 1 o'clock from 8:30 or next whole Thursday, I'm detox day. Don't call me. Call me on my landline, which I'm not giving you. Number. Yeah, actually happened. Before the phone call came, your landline, right? So the company would ask me, what is the landline number? I remember a gentleman asking me the question, give me your landline number. And I never gave him. I said, I'm not giving you. He said, what do you mean? So when the contract is written that I should give my landline number. Or he calls me when I'm sick also, man. Hare, boss, this happened, that happened, and all that. Why don't you? I'm sick, man. I'm sick leave. Come on. So no landline. Now on mobile phone, everybody calls mobile phone. Yeah, so you gotta tell everybody 1 day I'm on no technology day. Landline, no landline also. I'll do my work. Okay, I'll come to the office, do my work. Computer, I'll do as you want to do. But that's it. After that, don't ask me. Don't. Thank you very much. 1 day, I'm done. Tell your parents also. We used to travel. I used to travel for in sales whole day, 12 hours, 14 hours, and come back without making phone calls. Parents would not even know that I'm where I am. I come back home. What's the difficulty? Nowadays, hey, where are you? Are you okay? This happened. That happened. America, there's a recession, so you are getting hit here now. I said, what is the difficulty? Yeah, sure. Even at that time, I used to have 1 rupee in Bombay. I used to have 1 rupee lunch. Can you believe it? Now, I'm not talking about 100 years ago. I'm not that old. It's called, what's it? Julka Bhakar. Have you taken Julka Bhakar? Have you eaten Julka Bhakar? How much does it cost now in Maharashtra?
Around 40, 50 rupees.
What do you do? Yeah, I remember this. At the time, one political party, they said, if we come to power, we'll give Julka Bhakar for 1 rupee, and every stall owners will have to give you Julka Bhakar. So we all voted for him. I also voted for them. And they found out that in the morning till about 10 o'clock, they will give 1 rupee Julka Bhakar. After that, they'll start their commercial business, So I would go before 10 o'clock and ask, here is 1 rupee, give me a Julka Bhakar. And I would have, here, 1 more rupee, give me one more. Give one more, give me one more. So nice, And that is not, I'm not talking about eating on some roadside somewhere in Bombay. I'm talking about in Bombay, Nariman Point and Ballard Pier. Posh areas, for us to go and meet offices, corporates. Right, that's me. Anybody else had 1 rupee Julka Bhakar? Am I the only one who's old? You won't even know if you're in Maharashtra. You may not even heard of this.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Yes, I know, Prabhuji. That's Atal Bihari Vajpayee. He started.
No. It was done by this Balasaheb Thackeray, Shiv Sena. They were there.
Shivsena.
Yeah, Shiv Sena.
Yeah, we have eaten it, Prabhuji, many times.
Yeah, I was a regular of this Julka Bhakar. First class, would he give it to me. I give 1 rupee. First class, 1 rupee.
Yeah.
Now what 1 rupee you'll get? Nothing you'll get.
I tried as well.
Anyway, you people are sad. Your life is very sad. You have to pay 40 rupees for one Julka Bhakar. Che. Nonsense. Anyway, okay, let's start Bhagavad Gita. All right, let's quick ranting I've done. So now we can have a discussion. Anyone want to say anything? Why did I say such things? Anybody want to say this? Why did I start the conversation by saying this? No, you not know? You will know as we discuss, okay? Let's start, Krishna. Let's start. Whenever you're ready, you can share the screen. Thank you. Okay, who would like to read, please? Thank you. Don't raise your voice. I can't see you. Just raise your hands or speak, please. Okay, who was the first? I can't see who was the first.
There were a few people that raised their hands, but Divyanshi Mataji was the first to raise her hand.
Okay, she was always last week we gave her a chance, isn't it, Mother? Last time. Yeah. Okay, let's give somebody else. Is it okay? Thank you very much for being very alert. Appreciate it. Anybody else would like to say? Some from the beginners program, please. Yes, okay. Sushi Mother wants to read. Please read. Please read.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji, for taking this class. Thank you, Purna Mataji. Thank you, Krishna Sardhan Krishna Prabhuji. Savai Mana Krishna Padara Vindayo. One should fix his mind on Krishna, just as Amrish Maharaj did when he had a fight with a great Ashtanga yogi named Durvasa Muni. Since Amrish Maharaj was a householder, he was a pounds shillings man. This means that he had to take into account pounds, shillings, and sixpence, or dollars and cents. Apart from being a householder, Maharaj Amrish was also a great king and a devotee. Durvasa Muni was a great yogi who happened to be very envious of Maharaj Amrish. Durvasa Muni was thinking, I am a great yogi and I can travel in space. This man is an ordinary king and he does not possess such yogic powers. Still, people pay him more honor. Why is this? I will teach him a good lesson. Durvasa Muni then proceeded to pick a quarrel with Maharaj Amrish, but because the king was always thinking of Krishna, he managed to defeat this great yogi. Durvasa Muni was consequently directed by Narayan to take shelter at the feet of Maharaj Amrish. Durvasa Muni was such a perfect yogi that within a year, he could travel throughout the material universe and also penetrate the spiritual universe. Indeed, he went directly to the abode of God, WECAN, and saw the personality of God himself. Yet, Durvasa Muni was so weak that he had to return to earth and fall at the feet of Maharaj Amrish. Maharaj Amrish was an ordinary king, but his one great qualification was that he was always thinking of Krishna. Thus, this mind was always controlled, and he was situated at the highest perfectional level of yoga. We also can very easily control the mind by keeping it fixed on the lotus feet of Krishna within. Simply by thinking of Krishna, we become victorious conquerors, topmost yogis.
Okay, so what happened here is this, that Krishna, can you stop this share for a few minutes, please? Thank you. So here what happened is that Maharaj Ambrish is a great personality. He ruled the earth. He was the ruler of the whole earth, not some small kingdom. And he was a great devotee of Krishna. Now there are 9 processes of bhakti, which some of you will learn now, start to learn now in the intermediate level group also. Which Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Archanam, Padasevanam, Sakhyam, Dasyam, Atma Nivedanam. You know? So there are total 9 processes of bhakti, processes. And any one process, if you perform, you can easily attain Krishna, lotus feet, remember. But Maharaj Ambarish was so perfect a devotee that he perfected all the 9 processes of bhakti. Just imagine this. He was the ruler of the whole earth. So much politics would be going on, even if it's a different age. Still, so much politics, so many issues would be there. Somebody fighting, somebody is arguing, somebody is giving money, somebody is not giving money, competition, all these things. Demigods getting disturbance, demons getting disturbance. We don't have those now. I mean, even if we have, we don't even know they exist. So one day, it was a Ekadashi day, a fasting of Ekadashi fast, and he used to perform Nirjala Ekadashi. Now it was a Dwadashi day, next day of Dwadashi, second day of Ekadashi. And he was just about to break his fast. The timing was there, very less time was there. So he had to break the fast at that time. So at that time, Durvasa Muni is before that. And Durvasa Muni is an incarnation of Lord Shiva. A very powerful personality, very eccentric and very ferocious also, very angry, gets angry very fast. You will see Durvasa Muni also in Mahabharata also. The pastime with Krishna, Draupadi, the last grain, Krishna had the grain and everyone was satisfied. So Durvasa Muni, he came with his thousands of disciples. Yeah. So he told Maharaj Ambarish, we are here now. You arrived. So Maharaj Ambarish welcomed him very nicely and told them, please go and take your bath in the Maganga. And we have got nice prasadam ready for you. We'll serve you nicely. So as they went, Maharaj Ambarish realized that, okay, the time is up for the prasad breakfast time. So he took water and was about to just break the fast. Just the water break the fast. While he was doing so, Durvasa Muni came back. He said, Hare, you're eating and we have got your guests in front of you. How dare you do this? He became very upset, Durvasa Muni. Amrish Maharaj treated us, I'm very sorry, just some water. He did not argue anything. But anyway, it's a very nice pastime. There's a lot of instructive pastime. I'm just giving you, we can have an in-depth discussion if you want to about this. There's a it's a two-day series for this pastime on my notes that I have made. But Durvasa Muni then became very upset. And he actually made a demon to fight, to kill Ambarish Maharaj. He was so powerful. He created a demon. But Maharaj Ambarish was protected by Krishna. Protection was Krishna. Krishna had said, I'll protect you. So suddenly the demon went back to Durvasa Muni to kill him. You see, when you create a demon of something, some kind, it has to act. There's a black magic and all those things. You create something, a curse or whatever it is, if you are so powerful, you can create that way, then it has to act in a particular way. But devotees of Krishna who are chanting Hare Krishna mantra are protected anyways. So if it does not act on the person, it'll act on you. So Durvasa Muni had to run for his life. And he was powerful. He went to all the different demigods. He went to Lord Shiva. He went to all the demigods. Lord Shiva said, I can't help you. Go to Vishnu. He went to Vaikuntha and said, Vishnu, please help me, Lord Vishnu. He went to Vaikuntha. Imagine this. To save himself. Vishnu says, sorry, you cannot help me. A nice, beautiful discussion between the two. And he says, why? Lord Vishnu says, I can't help you. Sadhavo Guhyam Mahiyam Sadhunam Rudayam Twaham Madanyat Tena Jananti Naham Tebyo Managapi. It's a very nice verse. Many times we have said this verse. He say, I cannot, my devotees are my heart because only I am in their heart. That's why they are mine. He said, I cannot leave them, they can't leave me, so you have to go and talk to my devotee only. He can save you, I can't save you. So after fighting with everybody, then he had to go back to Maharaj Ambarish and say, please help me. This demon is going to kill me. So Ambarish Maharaj devotees, they said, no, before saying sorry only, forgive them. So don't worry about it. That's fine. I'm touching your feet. Don't worry. This is the whole process of Maharaj Ambarish. This is the pastime. So devotees are more powerful than your yogis. Following the same process, 9 process of bhakti. The same process we are trying to follow. The difference is this, that we can also achieve it. He has achieved it. And Maharaj Ambarish is not the Vishnu Dutta. He's not the Vishnu Tattva. He's Jiva Tattva. Just see this. Okay? Wonderful. Krishnadas, can you please share the screen? Thank you.
Yoga Indriya Samyama. The yoga system is meant to control the senses. And since the mind is above the senses, if we can control the mind, our senses are automatically controlled. The tongue may want to eat something improper, but if the mind is strong, it can say no. You cannot eat this. You can only eat Krishna Prasad. In this way, the tongue, as well as all the other senses, can be controlled by the mind. Indriyani Parnay Ahu Indriyabhya Param Manah. Bhagavad Gita chapter 3 verse 42. The material body consists of the senses and consequently the body's activities are sensual activities. However, above the senses is the mind, and above the mind is the intelligence, and above the intelligence is the spirit soul. If one is on the spiritual platform, his intelligence, mind, and senses are all spiritualized. The purpose of this Krishna consciousness process is to actualize the spiritualization of senses, mind, and intelligence. The spirit soul is superior to all, but because he is sleeping, he has given power of attorney to the fickle mind. However, when the soul is awakened, he is once again master, and the servile mind cannot act improperly. Once we are awakened in Krishna consciousness, the intelligence, mind, and senses cannot act nonsensically. They must act in accordance with the dictations of the spirit soul. That is spiritualization and purification. Rishikesha Sevanam Bhaktir Uchyate. Chaitanya Chaitamit Madhya Leela, chapter 19, verse 170. We must serve the master of the senses with the senses. The Supreme Lord is called Rishikesha, which means that he is the original controller of the senses. Just as a king is the original controller of all the activities of a state, and the citizens are secondary controllers. Bhakti means...
Okay, everybody, you understand this? What is discussed in the previous paragraph? Anyone has any questions? The previous paragraph? Anjali Mataji, you understood this point? The previous paragraph?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, fine. If you have any questions, just feel free, okay? Okay, right. So nobody has anything to say? All right, let's go. Please continue.
Bhakti means acting spiritually in accordance with the desires of Rishikesha. How can we act? Since we must act with our senses, we must spiritualize our senses in order to act properly. As stated before, sitting in silent meditation means stopping undesirable activity, but acting in Krishna consciousness is transcendental. The cessation of nonsensical action is not in itself perfection. We must act perfectly. Unless we train our senses to act in accordance with Rishikesha, the master of the senses, our senses will again engage in undesirable activities and we will fall down. Therefore, we must engage the senses in action for Krishna and in this way remain firmly fixed in Krishna consciousness.
Okay, just pause. This is the reason why we discussed the part we discussed, We should correlating now. If we are not able to control our senses, how can we serve Krishna's senses? And now we have aggravated our problem, our senses, by creating more impediments. Online, internet, mobile phone, live telecast, this, that, all is going on. So better to have one day off. So at least we can concentrate upon our own senses. What is my mind thinking? What is my tongue thinking? Ekadashi we have to control the tongue. But yeah, I don't know how much tongue control I am doing. I do not know. I'm having a feast on Ekadashi. Different feast. If you feel like having Ekadashi prasadam now, So hardly any of these. So we have to have a connect with our senses also. We must have some kind of break from the artificial engagement of the senses. As I'm telling you, to hear the music songs that we wanted to hear, top 10 songs, we have to wait for next Wednesday to come at 8 o'clock. Yeah. But now generation is such that we want everything immediately now in our hands. That is the reason why if you can start to grow some vegetable or something, Those are doing farming in India or wherever you are, big scale farming, they will understand this very well, They're very lucky people. Farmers are very lucky people. They know that at this season, before season starts, you must create a land properly, you must make it fertile land, then you must sow the seed at a particular time, and then you must wait. The seed will germinate at its own time, 7 days, 10 days, 12 days, 14 days, whatever it is. And you have to protect the seeds. Then the germination will begin. Another protection has to happen. And then further happen. Then you have to give them staking. Then you give protection. Then I have fertilizer. Then this, then that. And then after so many weeks or months, then you have got tomatoes. Then you have to wait for the tomatoes to grow red. Once it is red, nicely done, then you can check and then pluck out tomatoes, and then you can offer to Krishna and have it. But we don't know all those things. So we say, I want tomatoes. Here is $5 or here is 50 rupees. Get me tomatoes. You buy tomatoes. He said, tomatoes, I just got 50 rupees. Not realizing how much effort it takes for it to grow. So this disconnect is a very bad thing. That is the reason why every one of us who studies Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, we must have some connection with some land. If you can't have land, especially if you're staying in a big cities like in Mumbai that I stayed, there was no question of land. Then do something on a pot or something, create something if you can possible. At least maintain Tulsi Mata, Mother Tulsi. Even that also is so hard, So, but whichever way, and it's all very cheap things to do. It doesn't cost you anything. Yeah. So that's the reason why start with one thing. Have one day is a technological detox day. And don't do technology at the time. Of course, you have to work. So for the work part, you do technology. Apart from that, they call you and say, I'm not available. I'll do my work. If you're working remotely, tell them I'm working remotely, don't call me. Yeah, don't worry. Your job is not going to go away anywhere. Job will remain. So I'm trying to just give a fancy name. Technology Detox Day. Create a name, jargon for it. What do you want to call it? Tech Detox? No, it's a very Tech Detox is you will understand. Create a new name. What do you call it? Talks Day? Talks Day? Yeah, just say Talks Day or something, Well, what does it mean? It's a day of technological detox day. You don't know? Ask this question. It's a in thing around the world. It's called Technological Detox Day. It is very good for it is said it's very good for stress levels and brain and all that. Efficiency improves. Use this language and you say, oh, this is very good. Efficiency improves. My work will improve. You can have detox day as many as you want to. Yeah, you have that nicely. All right. Your kids also, you must have text detox day. Now they will be demanding mobile phones, right? Subhadra Mataji, have you got mobile phone yet?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You have? Oh no! Krishnadas used to beg to me, Dad, please, my mobile phone. I said, no, please, no. And then we had all this kind of thing. What will he do? Why will he do? And all those things, He cannot allow this, he can't allow that. All those things. My God. So you must also have tech detox day. What did we call it? Text day. No, talks. What did I say? You just unmute yourself. I forgot. What did I say? What name did I give it? Text door day. Text door. Text door. Text detox. Text door day. Text door. Okay, everybody should have text door day. Okay, one day text door day. As a family, text door day. As a cook, all of you cook together, go out together. No mobile phone, no separate thing, no watching. Be together only. You get bored in one day. I don't like you. I don't. I don't like to be with you. So what? Suck it up. Suck it up. Said, oh my God, what? Everybody's sitting on the table, all on their phone separately. Now there's nobody. look at each other. No phone. Text do, text do. Yeah, yeah. Suck it up. ठीक है ना दीपक जी? ये ठीक है ना? हाँ, करो आप करिए. Text do. Text do. Tell your office it's my text do. And then say, what is text do? You don't know? No, Hare. It's an in thing. It's in Wall Street nowadays. It is started now after the tariff things of Trump. It's a technology they started. It's a text day. They found out that if you don't go on technology, you are saving yourself with so much stress and all that. Blood pressure doesn't go up and down. So text day. Efficiency increases. So I'll be working online for you, but don't ask me to call me. Don't talk to me. No landline business. Yeah. Meet me in my farm, in my Vrindavan farm. Tell them this. Okay? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's go. This is the point here. Start. Yasharas, thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I have one question.
Yes, please. Wonderful.
Krishnaji, we were discussing about detox day, but they'll not call on phones, but they'll call on Teams or some other applications. But
Yeah. So, yeah.
So at that time, that is again detox. How can we detox at that particular time? Because we don't have.
That's right. That's right. So tell them this question. What do you want me to do? One day, or you go to the office on the day. You go to the office, normal work hours. Go to the office, sit in front of them, do a computer. You don't communicate on. It is not nothing new. Google Meet and all that was old also. We used to meet on Microsoft. And then it went before the phone calls came, and then Microsoft came. Do you know something? Before Facebook became famous and Google Meet became famous, what was the most famous messaging app where people would chat? You may not even know. I'm telling you, you won't even know. It was big. It was huge. Anybody knows?
Is it Yahoo?
No. Yahoo was also good at the time. MSN was good. Yahoo was good. Yahoo was also very good. But this was a where everybody was there. It was called ICQ. You heard of it? It's basically called I Seek You, but it is called I, C, and Q. It is still existing. It was huge. Everybody was on ICQ. So you can search out, I'm New Zealand, I was in India, and we were migrating to New Zealand. I'm telling you, this is how I use technology, because I was in technology industry in India, right? This is how I used it. People misuse it, but I used it. I went to ICQ, and I would, whenever I'm free, I would go and search out New Zealand, Auckland, and people who are online. You'll see them blinking online in green color. And type, hi there, I'm from Mumbai, India. My name is this. They say, hi. I said, I'm going to migrate in New Zealand. Can I ask a few questions? They just shoot. And they'll ask them a few questions. They'll answer me questions. I made friends when I ICQ. Okay. And then I actually came to New Zealand and met them physically. This is ICQ. Of course, it was used for wrong reasons also. But I use it for this reason. ICQ. ICQ. I think Google bought it and then it was destroyed. They killed it for some reason. People would have their phone number and ICQ number written on their business card in India. See, you don't even know. Today's Facebook, when you will have your children, when they will be 10 years old, 15 years old, Facebook will be old, gone, finished, something else will be there. And you would say, son, daughter, in my age, my time, we used to have this technology. I said, don't bore me, mom. Don't bore me, grandma. I've got other things to be done. Yeah. At the time, you remember me. Yeah, Prabhuji used to say this, Right. So at the time, it'll be even more bad because it will go into your brain. They'll implant it in your brain. So you can go browser on your brain. You think I want to go browsing? Bang. You're talking to somebody and you're gone there. You're browsing somewhere. And do you think I'm joking? How many of you think I'm joking? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. Now you're thinking, my God, he knows something more. I know something more. I know more than you guys on technology front or any front. Any front, I mean, it's an open challenge. I would know more than you, good or bad. This is not something new. Putting a Wi-Fi or a computer or browser in the brain is not new. This was when internet was new. At that time, I have seen in your Discovery channel, which is still existing now, they had shown a whole documentary about a person who was being with a brain surgeon. He had put, don't ask me what, a chip in the brain where he could browse in the brain, to his brain. It is far out even today, right? This concept. They did it at that time. So it'll happen. Suddenly you're talking to somebody, oh, how are you? And ping, the person is blown away, looking somewhere else, ping. Yes, he's receiving a message somewhere, and he's responding to that message. He's talking to you, but responding to that message. And then it's done. He says, yeah, where were we? Imagine this is going to happen. What is going to happen to the person? Will become mad. And talking to you, yes, let's talk about it. And when pick somewhere, another browser opens up, another message that opens up, some app opens up in the brain, some other message comes, Oh my God. He says, hold on, I need to manage this, So they say, I'm talking to somebody else, I'll talk to you later on, And they say, yeah, I can see you talking to this person. Because the eyes are also talking to person, they can see what the eyes are doing, who we are watching. This is not new, this is going to happen. It'll happen very soon. You go into a house and tell a house, I'm coming to the house, can you please start cooking food? Yes, sure. And the food has been cooked. Is it not new? It's happening already. This is happening. Just see this. You have to prepare yourself for that day. And what is our position today? We are subservient to Instagram Reels. How are we going to control a situation where our children will have web browser in their brain and they're talking to somebody and they've got apps open all over the place and they have to respond to that talking and then using their brain and they'll type into the brain whatever the thoughts are will be typed out. It's not advancement. It's not advancement. That is the reason why we're training all of you to preach, and you will train somebody to preach Krishna consciousness. It's very much needed. Please. Did I answer your question, Mother, or did I go on a merry-go-round world tour?
A lot of points were discussed. I cannot pick one of the point, but the one point which I understood is I can take the calls on Teams and Microsoft Teams, whatever is there, but I can detoxify from the phone calls or.
You just move it out. Or go into the office and tell them I'm here. Why do you need to be in Teams and all that?
But the team is sitting at other locations.
Of course. I know this. Nothing new. You tell them respect my privacy. You can say that. It is my TEDx day. What did I use the word? TEDx. No. Docs day. TEDx. Yeah. It's what I will say. You should also have it. Tell them this. This is my SOS food, So many people are having SOS food now. Yeah, seriously. So, okay. I mean, yeah, you can do what you want to do, but this is how it is, Mother. For the time that is needed, you can do it. After that, you finish off. No more after that. Okay? But a person like me would avoid that also. Say, on this day, avoid me. I'm sitting in front of you, talk to me. Or you type on my behalf, You lose a job if you say that? Do you think you are weird if you say that?
No.
That's it then. Try it.
They are already like considering me weird because I always say that I don't drink tea or I don't eat onion garlic food. So already I am weird for them. So this is one more addition to that weirdness.
Yeah, that's right. Show them the video I showed you. You know, I shared the video. I shared that video.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah. More important thing was at the end what they showed, you know. Did you read the end part? All of you? Of course, it was South Indian language, it was Hindi also. They spoke about Kumbhi Park. Did you pick up the word Kumbhi Park in that video? Or you were too enamored by seeing all these live animals being killed, you know? Yeah. So they say if you eat animals for taste buds, Krishna will make sure that you also are eaten like this. There's a particular hellish planet called Kumbhi Park. You don't want to go there. Where you are burnt alive, roasted alive and eaten. Same what you're going to do to somebody else. It's called Kumbhi Park. It's a very special kind of hell. So that's why I just thought I'd share with all of you, you know. So be confident, I don't do such things, you know. I would tell them this that okay, garlic, non-vegetarian food I don't eat. So okay, then why don't you go and kill a rhinoceros and eat rhinoceros? Or go and kill a tiger with the bare hands, you know. So are you okay if people call you weird? You're okay with it?
Yes, that's fine.
Yeah, tell them I consider you to be weird. How can you not think like this? You are low in your IQ, you know. Don't be unnecessarily submissive on that. You should be ferocious on this, okay? Yeah. So what do you mean? Do I interfere in your drinking when you drink? Who will drink rum or whiskey? Put a rum and whiskey in a plastic glass. It'll burn. You fool. So what will it do to your throat and the stomach and intestines? Yeah. Fire out. Don't be scared. Don't be timid. Devotees of Krishna are very ferocious. Yeah. All the best. I would tell them, you know, most difficulty in New Zealand was my Indian bosses, you know, Indian colleagues. So they would have gone out and eat and drink, you know. Say, Amrish, I said, no, I don't even drink. I'm not even breathing here. Don't talk to me. I'm all right. You may eat here up to you. I don't even breathe here. It's below my dignity. Say, use this word. Yeah, why not? I've got my standards. Yeah, that's right. Okay, anyway, we are nearing to our end now. Any questions anyone has got on so far on these points? Shura Devi, what did you learn today? Shura Mataji, what did you learn today?
Today I learned like one day I'll have to have a detox day, you know, to get all off the devices.
Wonderful.
And just, you know, be in nature and yeah.
Be with your family. Yeah.
Yes.
Be with yourself. Very good.
Yeah.
Are you going to do that? You're going to do that?
Yes. Since it's my holidays right now, so yeah, I probably will.
Wonderful. Have one day, one a week or something, or once a month. Have it come text no day.
Yes,
Yeah.
Prabhuji.
Great stuff. Yeah, I'm not hearing your father and mother saying thank you very much, Prabhuji, for doing our work. I'm not seeing Sanjeev Prabhu, Dolly Mother is saying thank you so much. My God, I did not know that Krishna consciousness in Hare Krishna WECAN, you will help us being a good parent also, support us as a parent.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Huh?
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. I've been told, I have to tell you to say thank you. I would have thanked you first. You could not have dared to talk like this to your daughter. I'm telling you. Yeah?
Yes, Prabhuji.
What is this? You guys became so submissive to give the phone to her at this age. You know? Hand-packed parents. Yeah, all of you hand-packed parents. ठीक है Anyway, enough. I give you enough. That's okay. You know, you are good parents. They're good parents, huh, Shubhadra, Mataji? They're good parents, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
That's fine. We should be kind to them. Okay, I'll be kind. I'm sorry. I just said, you know, I'm kind to them. You know. Well done. Well done. Okay, so we should conclude today's discussion here, and now we'll be in about 2 minutes time. Those who are joining us on YouTube, we'll just take about 30 seconds break. We'll be back with you with Srimad Bhagavatam discussion, which will be very